One of the big feel-good moments of the night and marking an incredible comeback, Brendan Fraser winning Best Actor at the Academy Awards. And of course, two cast members of Encino Man ended up winning Academy Awards that night with him and Ke Huy Quan. And it was super exciting to see. Well, one of the films that he's remembered for, I mean, when I look back at the career of Brendan Fraser, I know a lot of people will, think about, I don't know, a bunch of different ones that he's done. But for me, it's George of the Jungle. I don't know why. It just is. Maybe for some it's Encino Man, but a lot of people love Blast from the Past, the movie he did with Alicia Silverstone. And anyway, and for whatever reason, it's funny because I haven't thought about or mentioned this movie, God, in decades.
I think about it every time I go to Taylor's because I'm like, I have to go to Pasadena. I hope I meet a nice girl I can marry. I think about it each time.
But it's funny, in the last month or two, I think we've had no less than 2 of our viewer questions come in about something to do with Blast of the Past, which is really funny. Well, anyway, Alicia Silverstone was doing a convention recently called 90s Con.
Makes sense.
And somebody asked her straight up, would you do a Blast from the Past with Brendan Fraser? To which she said the following: with Brendan, I would do anything with Brendan. It was so much fun, Alicia Silverstone said during Sunday's panel in Hartford, Connecticut, former home of the Hartford Whalers, RIP of the NHL. I just saw Brendan after he won his Oscar, and he's so cute. He talked in his speech about how we all go through this really hard time, and you have to grow, and it's a part of the life, and that you struggle, and then look what happened to him. So yes, I am happy to do that. Now, Alicia Silverstone was actually hanging out with him at a post-Oscars party, and apparently the two were chatting and talking, and there's some photos of them that went around. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a Blast from the Past person. It is not the Brendan Fraser movie I look back on and think, wow, this is great. I mean, there's The Mummy, there's all that other. I was never a big fan of Blast from the Past. I love the concept of it, but it was never one for me. But it's crazy seeing how many people, especially in the light of his Oscar win, people are talking about this movie again. Chris, let me ask you, were you a fan of Blast from the Past? And would you actually want to see a Brendan Fraser, Alicia Silverstone reunion and do a Blast from the Past sequel now set in the 2020s? What do you think?
Hell yes and hell yes. Oh my gosh. I loved this original movie, right? Going down to the bunker because they think the, bomb's going to be dropped and they've got to, take shelter and everything. I love Sissy Spacek as his mom in it and everything. And they just had fantastic chemistry. Plus, these were two people who were pretty much at their heyday.
Yeah, they were.
Right? And it just made sense to see them on screen. So it was such a wonderful payoff that they just worked together so nicely. I would love this because we're starting to see Alicia's come back in a lot more stuff too. So it'd be really, really fun for them to get in there. And I'd love to see somebody like Brendan Fraser's character deal with today, right? I'd love to see how he feels about technology right now, having been assimilated a bit more, but still having very, very weird, ideology surrounding things. I think it'd be a really, really interesting continuation of that fish out of water story.
I'll say this too, with all the nostalgia commercials that there were at the Super Bowl this year, I thought her Clueless stuff was the best out of that.
So
like, I kind of hated the John Travolta. That didn't work at all. But I really liked her thing. I thought that was great. Anyway, guys, question is for you. Were you a fan of Blast from the Past? Are you wanting to see a sequel? Do you think maybe the two of them can get together again? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, The Black Tux. It's time we had the talk. You know the one I'm talking about, the one that ends in the 3-letter word. I'm talking about a tux. And when you need a tux, the best place to go to get one is The Black Tux. The Black Tux makes it super easy to get an on-trend, top-quality, guaranteed to fit tux without ever needing to leave your house. So here's how it works. Take the Black Tux fit quiz, pick the style you want to wear, and boom, your tux is delivered to your door 10 days before the day you need it. That's plenty of time to try it on and make sure it wears you well. And hey, if the fit's not quite right, say hello to the Black Tux Fit Guarantee. Order a better size within a day or two of receiving the less than great fitting one, and they'll send another one right away at no extra cost. Their expert fit specialist will help you find the perfect style tux or suit and make sure it fits just right. Listen, I've been dubious in the past about online sites or apps that say they can get your measurements, but the fit quiz with the Black Tux works great. And man, I wish I had had these guys for so many events I've attended over the years. So rent or buy, the Black Tux is the best place to go when you need a tuxedo for a wedding or a special night. And right now, when you go to theblacktux.com/Campea and use the code Campea, you'll save $20 off your order. That's TheBlackTux.com/Campea, code Campea to save $20.